So finally we have the Stigmata art for Herrscher of Finality Kiana and Herrscher of Origin Mei. So we are going to take a look at them and see how they look, and let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. How do you think they look and which one is your favorite? Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Impact 3rd. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and share the video with your friends. Now without any further ado, let's just get started. So as you can see, first of all we have this Stigmata art for Herrscher of Finality Kiana, and for some reason she looks pretty sad in it, to be honest. Like, look at her face. It's actually raining sadness, and that's not cool at all. And the fact that she is alone in this Stigmata art is pretty frightening, especially with the fact that it is her final form, and it is the form that we are afraid that will be her final form. Like, seriously, she isn't going to get anything else after that. And seeing her alone in this Stigmata art out of everything is actually pretty frightening. As I said before, pretty frightening, because of the fact that this might be a hidden message from them telling us that she is going actually to be alone for the rest of her life, and that isn't a cool thing at all. That isn't a cool thing at all. But this might be only me. Let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now up to the next art. As you can see, we have Flamesian Kiana, and Herrscher of Flamesian was actually born from friendship. It was born from her trust in her friends and her friends' trust in her. So obviously we should see people here, but instead of seeing actually the actual people who she trusted in and who trusted in her, we are seeing actually Durandal, Li Sushang and Rita. And that is for a specific reason, because the first Kiana would have not known actually about Durandal, Rita and Li Sushang, or at least she didn't form any type of friendship with them, and therefore it is better to have them actually here in this art. And then as you can see, we have actually the cores as well, or the gems lightening up to tell us that these are actually the people who helped Kiana to achieve this form. Then we have the final one, which is basically the very first beginning of Kiana, and this art is by far the absolute best art actually we saw until now. This has not only Bronya, not only Mei, not only Teresa, but it has also the two most important characters in Kiana's story, and that is Siegfried and Cecilia. Siegfried and Cecilia are just absolutely phenomenal, and to see that they are here, to be honest, I was expecting actually to see Siegfried here, because of the fact that he is in the current story. However, I wasn't expecting at all to see Cecilia here, and seeing her here is just phenomenal. Like, seriously, this art is just so beautiful, so nostalgic, and so amazing. Like, seriously, they did a very amazing job on this art, and I really like it. Just the fact that we have Siegfried and Cecilia there in the background is just phenomenal. And then up on that we have little Bronya, and we have young Mei, and we have actually Teresa as well. That is just on another level of art. Like, seriously, this is absolutely magnificent art. Now up to the arts of Herrscher of Origin Mei. As you can see, the first art is actually her together with the people who gave her power. As you can see, there are actually three main characters who are being highlighted, and then the others are just shadows, and that is because of the fact that these three main characters are actually the ones who gave her power, and therefore she actually need to have them highlighted in her Stigmata art, while the others, yes, they did actually participate in that, but they aren't the main three. Now if you ask me what is the reason that Dr. Mei is here out of everything, well, it is because of the fact that she is the very first one actually to prepare Mei for getting actually her Herrscher of Origin power, and she told her that her actually her quest as the Herrscher of a human is to do so. So I said in one of my previous videos, it was actually for a long time now. I think it was actually for 5 or 6 weeks ago that Dr. Mei is most likely preparing preparing actually Mei to become the successor of Herrscher of Human Ego Elysia. And it seems that I was actually right. She is preparing her to become Herrscher of Human Ego, Elysia's successor, and that was actually very awesome. So seeing actually Dr. Mei, Kevin, and Elysia here is very beautiful. And then we have also the rest of the Flame Chasers back there as shadows as well. And then we have the second Stigmata art here, as you can see, Herrscher of Thunder Mei. She is with the World Serpent, and we have Raven, we have Grey Serpent, and then we have Jackal behind the sword, and the fourth one, I don't remember his name actually, but I think it was Owl. I think it was all or something like that. I don't remember it. Let me know let me know what it was in the comments section below if you remember it. But this art is pretty cool as well. It feels like Mei is actually turning around and leaving with them, which is pretty much what happened actually in the original story. So that is a very good idea actually to add. And it looks pretty cool, but not as cool as the first one. The first one was just phenomenal actually. Like seriously, seeing Elysia, Kevin, and Dr. Mei together with Mei and her turning into Herrscher of Origin was just phenomenal. So this art is pretty cool as well, but not as good as the first art. Then the last art that we have here, which is basically the beginning of Mei, and obviously she has only Kiana in it because she is actually the reason why Mei was saved, and she is the reason why Mei is still here, because when she awakened actually her Herrscher power, Kiana was the one to save her from it, and basically, as you can see, they became friends. Yeah. Friends. And they actually are friends until now. And this actually is pretty nostalgic Stigmata, and the art is very beautiful as well. To see them actually making this moment actually into Stigmata art is very awesome. I really like it, but until now my favorite one is actually the very first Stigmata for her. This one proves how far she went, who is actually the one that gave her power, and it proves actually how much she developed as well. And the art in itself has Elysia, Kevin, and Dr. Mei, and that is more than enough actually to make the art just hype in itself. So yeah, basically this is my favorite Stigmata art from the Mei Stigmata art, and this is my favorite Stigmata art from the Kiana Stigmata art. Let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. Which one is your favorite for Kiana and which one is your favorite for Mei? And yeah, basically with that being said, that was everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Impact 3rd. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Honkai Impact.